Yeah, let's go, baby. Kev. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing, man? It's Mr. Live. I don't know what Kev is, but how y'all doing? I guess I'm on. If I'm not on, I'm just talking. What's going on with y'all tonight? This is your boy, Mr. Live, and of course, y'all are off the record. And we are here. I'm waiting for my host to join us tonight. I'm not going to be hosting tonight. Kev is back. I'm waiting on him. And also, we have a guest in the house today that we have. Mr. King South is in the building, y'all. King South will be in the building. Will be in the building today, tonight. Yes, he will. Yes, yes, he will. He will be in the building tonight, y'all. So what's up? Let's get these. Like I say, y'all ask the questions that we don't ask. So we want y'all to ask the questions. I want y'all to ask the questions that we don't ask. So Mr. South is coming in tonight, and we're gonna talk to him. Like I say, my name is Mr. Live. I am the co-host of this show called Off the Record, and we're gonna go off the record now, and we're gonna have a good time tonight with Mr. King South. Like I say, every time we come on here, like I say, we let this is a show to let the artists let the fans get to know the artists, and the artists come on here to tell stories that the artists that fans ain't never heard, get to know the artists a little better, a lot, you know what I'm saying, a lot better. It's a good thing, you know what I'm saying. It's a really, 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 really good thing what we're doing on this show. We're not here to bash anybody. We're not haters. We're not none of that. We are congratulators, and we want to see this industry grow. And if by doing these interviews every week and inspiring somebody, a new artist or whatever, by another artist that they love and they like sharing their stories, hey, we're gonna do it, y'all. We're gonna do it every time. Yeah. We're gonna do it every time. So I'm waiting on my boy Cav to come through, and so we can get this thing started. Yeah. Okay. And how y'all doing? What's up? Let's start off. Shanti Simon, what's going on? What's up, Sid? Connie, you're here every week. What's up, sweetie? What is that? Connect the dot. How you doing? Um, yeah, y'all come on in here. Connect the dot. What's up, man? Yeah, y'all come on in here and let's get this thing started, man. Let me get Cav on the phone. Chrissy Host, what's up, baby? I hope you're doing better. I hope you're doing a lot better. Y'all miss Christy Host. She was sick, and yeah, she was sick last week, man. The last couple of weeks, man. And by the grace of God, we are so happy that she has made it home and better. Um, I hadn't heard nothing more on Portia, but Miss Portia is down also. So let's get our prayers out for these sisters, man, of soul, and make sure that that they feel the love from us tonight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get your prayers out, and whoever is going through a sickness right now, let's just let's get our prayer warriors out, man. And pray for these people, man. Hester, what's going on, boy? What's happening? What's going on, Hester? That's my boy Hester down there, man, in Chatham, down that big ranch. I got to come back, Hester, man. I got to come back, bro. You got to get me back in there. Yeah, man. You got to get me back down there. I'm ready to come back. Let's see what Mr. Young is doing. Y'all. But anyway, I guess it's me tonight. Anyway, but I have an announcement made since it is me. Of course, I will be hosting the Meridian Southern Soul Music Awards, baby. I will be hosting November the 5th. I will be there. November the 5th. Hello? Talk to me. Hello? Yeah, though, November the 5th, I will be there, and I'll be hosting that weekend. And we're going to have a good time, y'all. We're going to have a good time. Just know, y'all be ready to laugh and have a good time. I like being around the award shows, man, because you get to see your peers. Also, you get to meet people that you've been seeing and you haven't physically met them in person, and you get that fellowship of that thing going on. But I love the award season in Southern Soul. It's a good thing. But just know, at the Meridian Southern Soul Awards, your boy gonna cut up. And I called Lonnie too. I called Lonnie to see will he be available. He said he gonna be in Europe, but he might be in Europe. He don't know his schedule yet, but Lonnie might show up. So y'all might want to show up. And anyway, because I think Lonnie say he want to perform. So I don't know if they gonna work that out with Lonnie. But Lonnie say he will be there. He will be there. He say he's trying to get back. He's trying to get back. But I don't know what's going on. What's up with everybody? What's up with this, man? Kev, what's up, baby? We're gonna have Wait, y'all ask me some questions. What questions y'all want to ask me while we sitting on it? While we sitting up here and we waiting, what's what I'm saying? What y'all want to ask me? What y'all want to know? Oh, we good, Mom. Okay. What y'all want to know?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, this K on here. Hey, look, yeah, South coming on here. He has some little difficulties, but he's gonna be on here in a second. But how everybody doing? Before we get started, I want to say, our hearts go out to Portia. Portia is sick, and our hearts go out to her and her family. So we're praying for a speedy recovery, because I myself was down for about 10 days, and I'm still kind of about 95%, but I'm back. But we send our prayers out to Portia, because Portia's part of the family. So before King South come on here, I want to say a couple things. Like I said, I've been gone for about 2 shows, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Been seeing a lot of stuff going on in Southern Soul, and I got a lot to say about that, but I'm not going to sit on this segment. But I'm going to say this right here: and you artists, and you promoters, and you producers, whoever that agree to come on off the record, if you decide not to come on off the record because somebody has told you not to come on here, you are losing. And that's just the way I think, because you never should have committed to coming on the show. Why would you wait till 5 minutes or 2 minutes before the damn show air, decide you don't want to come on the show because you're afraid that I might ask you a question that you might have to be truthful about? Somebody's gonna be mad at you. So don't call my damn phone when I come off the record if you're a coward. If you're scared, just stay at home. Because I don't beg nobody to come off the record. People call me to come off the record, and I call certain people to come off the record. So if you don't have no balls about yourself, then just don't come on here. And that's what I got to say about that. And let me address a couple other things too. I don't know why so many people are so concerned about who comes on off the record. What's it got to do with you? It got to do with you. I bring on whoever I want to bring on this show, whether I'm on the show or not. They're on here because K Young brought them on here, or Mr. Live brought them on here. So if you don't like it, change the channel to like a regular TV. But it's funny that you talk about talk shows, you don't watch them, but you know about everything that happens on them. So go find you something else to do. So the bottom line is this right here. This is a talk show. This is called Off the Record. Called Off the Record for a reason. So we discuss a lot of stuff that go on and stuff. So I don't understand why, the news discuss it. So if I went stole a car, they're gonna have K Young. So I can call the news and tell them, no, I don't want you to put that on the news because I don't want nobody to know I stole a car. Is that how it works? Is that how we do things in Southern Soul? Because we only want to show the good and not the bad. You know, it's good and bad in everything. Nobody deliberately targets nobody, but if you're doing some shit that warrants somebody to talk about you, then you're gonna be talked about. You can get mad all you.
That week we wasn't talking about nothing. Nobody else wasn't talking. Everybody was talking about that.
But the bottom line is this, you know, nobody can control the narrative on Off the Record with Mr. Live and K Young. That's it. That is it. Nobody else gonna control the narrative over here. You know, nobody's gonna tell us what to talk about over here.
Exactly.
Nobody's gonna be well, you can have your opinions if you want to. I think they should. Okay, that's fine. You could think whatever you want to think what we should be doing over here. But however, it ain't gonna go over here. It ain't gonna go like that. And if you got so much to say, if you're not afraid, won't you come on Off the Record? You come off the record, it's open. It's open. It's open to you. If you want to have a discussion or you want to have a grown folks debate about anything, you know, I don't mind it. I don't mind having an uncomfortable conversation because that's what life is about. Some of y'all ain't never been nowhere. You ain't never been out your damn living room, never been out your city and been nowhere to even debate nobody on nothing, you know, but I respect your opinion. And let me say this right here. I had just got home and I think when Larry Nelson was on the show and Slack made the comment, somebody he lost respect for me and you. Yeah. Slack, you don't have this flag right here. See that flag back there? That's from United States government. That's from the government. You see the certificate right here? You see the certificate right here? That's from the Secretary of Defense. If you don't have none of that, you think I give a shit about you having respect for me, man? Don't do that, bro. You know, I respect your opinion. Me and Slack go back and forth, you know, all the time, you know, but I respect his opinion, you respect mine. Well, don't ever say you don't have no respect for me because I never disrespected you. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, let's continue to have a healthy debate back and forth between us. We text all the time. We talk. We agree to disagree. But don't say that about you lost respect for me unless I disrespected you. Don't do that with K Young. You know, so look, we still trying to get King South on here. Where he at now? We close? Okay. Hey, we close, y'all, to getting King South on here. So, like I said, I've been sick. I didn't post nothing on Facebook because I don't need the likes. I don't need all that. I don't need, you know, people calling my phone and stuff. You know, some of the people that didn't see me on Off the Record for 2 episodes straight, they call me, they text me, and like I said, I really appreciate that. You know, for the ones who didn't, I mean, that's fine too. But I don't put my business out there because I'm an old soldier. You know, soldiers take care. We take care of ourselves. We get well and we drive on. That's what we do. You know, so. I didn't put my Cash App up. I ain't do none of that on no Facebook, you know, because I don't do stuff for likes. I don't do that. Right. But again, like I said, I respect everybody's opinion, you know. I respect everybody's opinion, you know, so respect other people's opinion. That's why they have people that at trials said it's an expert witness in his expert opinion. They have those people. Right. So anybody can have an opinion about anything. You know, I respect your opinion and we can agree to disagree. You know, that's what grown folks. I'm a 51-year-old man, grandfather, husband, brother, sister, all that. You know what I'm saying? So I can have a healthy debate with you and still be your friend, you know, and not disrespect you at the same time. You know, that's what it's about. That's why Southern Soul. That's why I say, you know, people always talk about that people bad Southern Soul. No, people don't bad Southern Soul. Southern Soul is what it is, you know. And like I said, you know, I applaud everybody's effort, you know, because like I said, nobody's doing nothing just to be doing anything. You know,
I just don't know.
Where he at? He almost there?
I just don't know how they feel like all this stuff is just one-sided. Like if you don't agree with one side, you oust.
The problem is this right here. Like I said, you know, if you have flaws, you have character flaws. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, you can fix it. You know, but a lot of folks don't want people to see they have character flaws. There's nothing wrong with that. I have character flaws. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, you know, but you can best believe I'm not going to call. I'm not, as a promoter, I will not call no other promoter and tell somebody to take live off a show. You know, I think you're a loser. I think you're a loser if you do that. You know, then it's personal. You know, why you want to take shit personal like that to call someone, to have someone removed from a show or to have somebody, you know, blackballed or something like that. You know, why would you want to do something like that? I've never done it as a promoter. I've never had any artist ever come do a free show for me. Ask any artist, any of them. I paid them. I don't give a damn if they was new or not. K Young paid them because I respect your craft. I respect it. You know, I might not like a lot of y'all's music. I might not like a lot of y'all personally, but I respect your craft. I respect if you go to a studio, make a song. I respect if you get on the stage in front of people and sing. I respect that, you know, and that's real. I'm not fake at all. I tell you the truth. If you don't want to hear the truth, don't ask me. That's just how I am. I'll tell you the truth. I want you to tell me the truth. I don't want nobody around me that's gonna be a yes person. No, if I got a bug in my nose, I want you to tell me. I don't want you to be afraid to tell me that. You know, that's what you get with K Young. You know, a lot of y'all don't like it, and like I said, a lot of y'all don't even know me, and a lot of y'all ain't want to know anyway, because I don't even want you in my circle. All my friends, my battle buddies, my aunt, they think just like me. You know, we'll be straight up and tell people just the truth. Tell people the truth, man. You know, don't sugarcoat nothing. If you got an artist, if an artist your friend, if that's your artist, if he's on a label with you or whatever, and they're out there screwing up, tell him.
Yeah.
Tell him or her. Won't you just tell him? What is wrong with telling a grown person, man? You know, if you can't take constructive criticism, you might as well just move off this earth, because somebody's going to say something to you, period. You know, I don't even mind. People talk about off the record all the time. You know, I don't say nothing, you know, because that's your opinion. I'm not going to always, you know, respond, you know, to certain things, because I respect your opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. I respect it. You know, I might not like it, but I respect you as a grown woman, as a grown man. K Young, respect. All I'm asking you is this right here. You know, respect my opinion. You might not like it, just respect it. Don't come on Facebook. It's even people that have posted stuff on Facebook talking about K Young is a hater. Okay, you have to qualify that remark. You just can't say stupid shit like that. Qualify that remark. You show me where K Young is a hater. Show me. Show me. Now, if you're not no artist, if you just a groupie, I don't give a damn what you got to say anyway. I'm talking about any artist. You tell any artist to show me you qualify that remark when K Young is hated on you, especially when K Young has booked you on shows. K Young has got you on shows with other artists and stuff. You know, it is no hate in my body, bro. I don't even roll like that. I just have my opinion. You know, so if me having an opinion equates to you saying I hate, then okay, well, that's your opinion. But you have to qualify your remark when you say that Live is a hater or somebody is this. You just can't just say, grown folks just don't say stuff like that without qualifying their remarks. You have to qualify your remark. If not, you look stupid saying that, because the first thing people are going to say is, okay, who? Okay, what they hating on? Show me one thing that this person has said or hated on you, other than to give an opinion about something you have done. That don't equate to a person hating you or disliking you. That just equates to a person having an opinion. Let
me say that on that hater stuff. So we had another diss track.
Hey, we still working on King South, y'all. He coming. He have some technical difficulties. He coming. He's on the phone right now with my wife. He coming.
We had another diss track that surfaced this week, and it was by Capono.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. I don't think that was a good look for Capono to even get into that or say anything about that. That wasn't his fight, man. I know what I'm saying. I called him on it, man. I called old boy, and I was like, man.
I heard that. Matter of fact, see, I was sick and I heard that, and I was thinking, okay, what made him do that? Yeah. I'm just saying, I mean, this is my opinion. You know, not like it that way. Say.
When you get to Facebook, it's got a block so that he can't get.
Yeah, but I heard that, and I heard Larry Nelson's song. You know, I heard their songs. You know, but is that what Southern Soul is coming to now? You know,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Is that what? So everybody's gonna make a diss song now. Everybody's gonna make diss songs. Everybody's gonna respond to somebody else's diss when it ain't got nothing to do with them. So is that what Southern Soul really coming to? You know, I mean, it's really sad, man. You know, and I say that, you know, with the deepest regret, because you know you have a lot of folks, and I'm telling you this real. You know, you have about, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of folks. You got about 20 people. I would say about 20 people who actually got hits in Southern Soul. I would think about 20 people with hits. I ain't talking about with music. I'm talking about with hits. You know, so I just think it does a disservice to those. You know, when you start doing diss tracks and responding to diss tracks, and you get other people to respond to a damn diss track, all that. I just think it does a disservice, to the ones out here who's actually working, to the Tuckers, to the Omars, to the Charles and Pokey, and I mean, I don't want to miss nobody, but you got a lot of folks out here actually working. Then when people see that, oh, okay, well, hold on. First of all, they don't even recognize Southern Soul in the first place. So what do you think their mindset gonna be when they start seeing people doing diss tracks and people responding and stuff like that? What do you think their mindset gonna be? Yeah. Because I told a couple artists last year, when it's some local boys here, they got a group here in Killeen. They got an R&B group. They sound pretty good. They sing everybody's songs. They don't have no songs. But when I start bringing Southern Soul artists here, they say, oh, man, them Southern Soul people can't sing. I said, well, you a lie. I said, now, all of them, you right. I agree. But all R&B singers can't sing either. But some of the ones I know I bring here, they'll sing you under the table. And I mean that. I don't just say stuff just to say it. Right. I believe in duty, honor, and country. I believe in that to my heart. I don't just say stuff haphazardly, just to make somebody feel good or not to make somebody mad about something. You have to get past that. And like I said, and to the fans, I'm gonna say this, you got a lot of diehard fans out there, and that's cool, but now I agree with what Slack said about fans. Some of y'all fans need to stay out of some of this nonsense. Y'all need to stay out of it. Y'all need to stay out of some of this nonsense, or you need to call BS when you see it. Because I think a lot of times the fans keep the stuff going on too. There's nothing wrong with being, having a favorite artist. That's fine. But when your artist slip is showing, when your artist out here acting a fool or whatever, then you as a fan, a paying customer, you have to say so. Why don't you tell them, hey, look, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Take this down. Why are you doing this? You guys are paying, you guys pay me. So the fans got power, but I think the fans need to stay out of a lot of stuff because the fans don't really know the in-depth conversation that go on between artists, promoters, producers and stuff. Y'all don't really know the ins and outs. Now, some of y'all probably do because y'all paying some of these people bills, so they probably tell y'all what's going on in the record, but the majority of the people don't really know what's going on. And my thing is, I love for the fans to support K Young because I support the fans. I go out my way to try to make y'all, to accommodate y'all, especially when you give me your money. So if you ever come to one of my events, you will see, I go 110%, to try to make sure I satisfy the fans because I know where my money is coming from. Yeah. So I challenge y'all fans to do the same thing. When you see nonsense going on, y'all call them out. Stop supporting them. Why would you support nonsense? Why would you support some nonsense like that? Everybody stop supporting R. Kelly when he got all them charges and stuff. I still listen to his music, but I don't agree. I don't agree with none of that stuff he did. But everybody start burning his stuff and all that, which is fine. I mean, that's your right to do that. But I'm not burning none of my R. Kelly stuff. I don't agree with none of that stuff he did. And look, what are you doing?
Let me see your phone right quick, please.
Now,
show your screen right quick.
What are you doing?
See.
What?
When he get ready to enter the broadcast, hit that Facebook one again.
Yeah, we still trying to get King South. He eagerly anticipating coming on here. He really trying to work.
He get ready to go. He can't. It's not gonna let him go. So you're gonna have to bring him on. Like a different.
I'm about to bring you. Let me see. How we gonna figure this out?
You gotta bring him on a different kind of way because Facebook not letting.
I gotta bring him on. I gotta bring him on my phone because they still can hear him. They want to see your face, man.
Yeah, I want to see their face too, man.
Y'all hear him? Y'all hear him? He say you want to see y'all face, but they can hear you talking, King South. Yeah, they can hear you talking.
Look, goddamn, cuz the devil is a lot of things. Goddamn, cuz he's trying to hate on the goddamn man. Shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about this the podcast though. So hold on. Can y'all hear King South on here? Y'all probably can't see him because he having some difficulties. But can y'all hear him? Hey, say what's up to the people, King South.
Cuz, what it do, cuz? I love y'all, cuz. I'm trying my best to get in on this live, cuz. I'm trying, cuz.
I know, yeah,
I just typed in and told them love you, cuz, but I'm trying to see if you can add me on your Facebook, on live. Can you add me like that? Cuz I just got on there.
Yeah, on my live, but not on my podcast. You got to come through StreamYard to get on what's called. Yeah, I can do it.
Do it on live then. Add me on live.
No, I'm talking about okay. On let me see. Okay, I see you. Let me see.
Live, but not on my podcast.
Let me see. Yeah, we working it.
So he can't come in on those 3 dots in the corner. All that he can't do that.
His Facebook is blocked.
Yeah, his Facebook. Something's going on with his Facebook.
He don't have enough.
He can't come in on those.
Hey, look. Hey, they can see your face right there on Facebook.
Cuz what it do? Cuz goddamn the new Johnny Taylor is here. Goddamn it.
Hey, look. We got to rig this up like this right here, man. Cause he have some problems with this. He has some technical difficulties. But can y'all see King South right there? Where you at, man? Come on back on there.
Hold on, somebody calling me, man. I'm trying to get folks calling me and everything, man. They trying to see him. I'm right here, though. I ain't going
You need a computer, Proud.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, Live, can you hear him?
I can hear him clear. What up, boy?
Cuz what it do? Cuz goddamn.
Boy, you crazy. Hey, look. Let's go and get started. Tell them people stop calling your phone, man.
I ain't lying, man. Let's get a break.
Yeah. But look, I don't mind if they can't see me. They can hear my voice, but they didn't see me. I want them to see you on here. Look, we about to get started with my questions, man. That's what we about to do. I don't mind if they don't see me.
Okay, I tell you what.
What?
Send the link to Angie and let Angie hold the phone and he can be in the corner.
Say what?
Send the link to Angie. Let Angie hold the phone up to the thing. So
so you get on it with yours. Mm-hmm. That ain't gonna work, Live. Let's just do it this way, man. We got 70 more people. Nah, look, we about to go, man. Yeah, they can hear me. I want them to see King South.
South.
Cuz what it do, cuz?
What's up, man? What's happening with you, man? It's Mr. Live, bro.
Yeah. Okay, well, look. Hey, South.
What's up, man?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Hey, give us a brief history about yourself, man, and where you from.
And I'm King South, man, out of Montgomery, Alabama. Born and raised in Montgomery, Alabama, man. Just really, I'm from the place where Martin Luther King had to march from Selma to Montgomery. I'm from where Rosa Parks didn't want to get off the bus at, man. There's just a lot of civil rights history going on here, so I'm trying to change it from it being civil rights history, let them know some fly stuff going down here in Alabama. Everybody think it's so slow in the country, you know?
Why they think that?
When you think of Alabama, I guess all they think of horses, cows, and dirt roads, but it's some diamonds, some other kind of horses down here like Ferraris and Lamborghinis and stuff too, you know? Hey,
you can curse, man. Just off the record. You good?
Oh, good.
Yeah. So look. So let me ask you this question. You started off in rap, then R&B, now Southern Soul. Who did you work with along your journey, man, when you was a rapping R&B artist? Who you work with?
Along my journey of rapping and stuff like that, and sing, I had a hot song with Gucci Mane called It's Over. I had songs with Travis Porter, Rocco, Project Pad. Got about 2 or 3 songs with Project Pad. I can't really think, but they were pretty much the big people that the biggest I had worked with in the industry and stuff.
You were singing hooks. You were singing hooks on it. You were singing hooks.
No, I was singing the songs like it'll be a feature. It might be my song, and Gucci did the hook on it. I did something with Travis Porter. It was my song. I did the hook on it and put a feature. The song I did with Rocco, I did a hook on that, and he rapped on the song and stuff like that. Project Pat, we just exchanged our songs. I did a hook on one of his songs, having a verse on one of my songs.
Oh, but you was actually rapping then, though. You was rapping then, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Hey, so look. Let me ask you this question, man. How long you been in Southern Soul?
I've been in Southern Soul going on 2 years now, man.
Okay, so can you explain your style of music, your style of dress, in Southern Soul? Can you explain that to your fans?
I'm Johnny Taylor. The simple, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a student in the game, so when I came to the game, I come to be the next Johnny Taylor. I come to compass Southern Soul. It's a whole. That's what I'm here to do. I ain't here to be the middleman or the next man. I'm here to take over. You know what I'm saying? So I studied everybody from Tugger to Jay Warren, Jeter Joneses to Hell to the No, I forgot his name, Marvin C, Johnny Taylor. I studied these people. I watch them on Magic One, all these people. I just watch Big Rob. I watch them on YouTube every day. I started seeing how many views they was getting, and I started just looking at the stuff they were doing, and I was amazed by it. And when I was looking at Jonathan Taylor flash and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I said he can't say everybody loves Jonathan Taylor like the #1 blues artist ever, you know. So I seen how you can wear the rings and stuff like that, and wear the gold chains and all that kind of stuff. So I said that's the first thing I need to do is get the jury game together, you know what I'm saying, and get on my Jonathan Taylor tip. So first thing I did is got me some jewelry, got me some rings like how Jonathan Taylor, and I was ready to go to work after that. What do
you say to people who take offense to you saying you the new Johnny Taylor and you the new Mel Waiter?
Come on, battle me. That's what I say. If you think you're that bad, then battle me for your position in this life, because I ain't here for that kind of stuff. Really, when I said I was new Johnny Taylor, I'm not trying to say I'm the new king of Southern Soul. I was just saying I'm the new Johnny Taylor for like flashy and excited. But if somebody don't like what I'm doing, stand up against me and let's battle and put some money up and see who will win at the end of the day. Because I'm here to kill, destroy, and conquer in the Southern Soul music.
Yeah. So look, hey, somebody asked, are you arrogant or confident or both when you hit the stage with your vocals and your stage presence? Every time you hit the stage.
When I'm on stage, I'm dark-skinned Michael Jackson. I'm Johnny Taylor. Goddamn, I'm Marvin. These ain't come to play. So when I'm on stage, I'm here to be cocky, arrogant, or whatever it is. But I'm not cocky and arrogant. I'm just to entertain my fans. When I'm on stage, I'm not thinking about being cocky. I'm not thinking about being arrogant or none of that stuff. But when I get to my show and if I feel a lot of blues artists or Southern Soul artists there, and they got their nose kind of tooted up and they don't want to speak and all that, I go on stage and beat their ass by God damn the new Johnny Taylor, the new Marvin. That's how I beat their ass, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't coming for the beat, but if you don't want to speak to me and all that stuff, that's how I beat the
So why you hey Sal?
I'm here to battle.
Why you think that shit is in Southern Soul with that no speaking? What is that shit, man? What is that shit?
Bad knees and not having good back play a lot of part in it. You know what I'm saying? Not having a strong back and not having no good knees and not knowing how to sing and dress.
Right.
Wow. Did you have that? Did you experience that on the rap and R&B side?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when I come to the Southern Soul, I already can tell when somebody don't like me for no reason. I've been the guy at school with the new joints on and stuff because my mama bought me some joints. He got no joints on and he looking at me and he mad. He want my joints or mad because I dressed up and this. I've been dealing with it all my life and I've been having confidence about myself and about where the Lord is going to take me all my life. So it's really being excited about where the Lord is going to take me. And me, I'm overwhelmed with all the fans that I have. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm there, they don't want to see nobody sit up there and say, baby, I promise.
Exactly.
Working my stuff, I'm working my knees. I'm doing whatever I need to do to satisfy my fans. I'm not thinking about no other blues artists out there. I love their blues artists. I respect them because I come up behind them. But they don't respect me coming up trying to get to where I'm trying to go. And they don't have to respect it. But they gonna have to respect me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I'm not here to disrespect people. I'm not here to be a bully or nothing. Because I ain't that kind of guy. I got the biggest friendliest heart ever. But I don't take shit from nobody. Yeah. And I ain't dish out no shit. But the only thing I can do is just pray for a situation and hope everybody be all right. But I'm on a mission. And I got a ton of vision on my mission. So when I'm on stage, I'm just like 300. The movie 300. I got my sword in my hand and I got my shield up. I'm coming out here to cut everybody's head off. And to get off stage, when I get back off stage, my friend again. It's just like playing.
Yeah.
Man, you got to have that mentality, though. You got to have that mentality that you when you step on the stage, man, you got to have that mentality like, I'm finna kick their ass tonight, but I'm gonna be your cool when I get off this motherfucker. But I'm gonna do my shit when I'm up here now. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got to have that mentality, man.
So
like all the other artists already bigger than me already. You know, you got Tuckers, you got Cheetah Jones, you got Kevin Richardson, you got Let Me Take Care of You. You got all these people that got big names and been out here way bigger than me. So I can't come out here like, how y'all doing? I'm King.
Exactly.
I gotta come out, cuz, God damn it, cuz, I'm in this motherfucker, cuz, I'm about to rock this bitch. I got to come like that. Because if I don't come like this, they ain't gonna pay no attention to me.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. So is that a significance of the rings you wear on your hand?
Oh, they got something to do with Michael Jordan and Johnny Taylor. You know what I'm saying?
Explain that.
Okay, I wear 6 rings. My 6 rings because I feel like when I'm out here in the Southern Soul blues game, I'm going to get my championship rings. You know what I'm saying? I accomplished stuff in my life, so when I accomplish certain things, I want to play out to buy me a ring. I don't just buy a ring just to be buying a 1,000 rings, but once I accomplish certain things, I buy a ring. I feel like I went to the championship and I won my champagne, so I buy rings. So that's exactly what. So I'm like, when I'm in the Southern Soul thing, I'm here to beat everybody when I get to the playoffs, so I can take my champagne and get my ring. Okay. I'm not here for the be on no, hey man, I'm trying to get next. I'm trying to beat everybody in Southern Soul. Yeah. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, a lot of times
I love everybody. He like I'm trying to just beat yourself. It's like it's just competition.
I know we get it, bro.
All these blues artists bigger than me, and I respect them and I pay homage to them. God bless them. But in the game, when T.I. came to the rap game, he said, I'm the new king of the South. A lot of folks ain't like that. Yeah. So I'm the new Johnny Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I'm the new Marvin C. And that's what it is. I'm here to kill and destroy in the game and bring excitement to the Southern Soul that it's never had before.
Mm-hmm. Well, you brought twerking to Southern Soul, huh?
Goddamn it, I don't twerk, goddamn it. I need twerk for the weapon. I just know how to work these heels.
Hey, look, now let's get serious for a second. Okay. Now you made some disparaging remarks about promoters coming to your city and not putting locals on. Explain that. What do you mean by that?
Well, this thing would be
because you know I called you and I agree with you. Remember when I called? I agree with that. I don't think no promoter should go in no city if you got a local artist. At least put one local artist on that show.
Exactly.
That's the only thing about that, man. And sometimes I got so much love and passion in myself. When I come off and say something, it come off however because I love hard. Mm-hmm. So, but I say what I mean what I say. And when I said that, I don't like for anybody to come in my backyard and barbecue and don't give me nothing to eat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't get nothing to eat, make sure my cousin gets something to eat. Make sure somebody gets something to eat because ain't nobody eating. Everybody's going to be complaining. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you're coming down here, they just got to be mindful because there's a box that get closed at the end of the night. It's up to you to get your box took home with you or get took home with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I just respect everybody. And I just want everybody to respect because I'm grinding hard. We got Toya Jones, you got Sir Duke, you got Tamara, you got Miss Poochie, you got Miss Brown Sugar. So many people out here from Alabama. They look down on Alabama. They laugh at Alabama. They take advantage of us. They've been taking advantage of us for years. So I'm a front runner that's ready to stand up with my chest out and live and die about the respect that we need to have for us. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. So
I don't really know too much. I'm trying to get into it with nobody because I don't have beef with nobody and stuff. So, but I want people to be mindful and respectful because before I go in anybody's house, I make sure I wipe my shoes off and take them off my house because I'm a respectful person. So don't come and be disrespectful. That's all. Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you a question. Do you have a manager?
Nah, I've been managing myself, man. I had a manager, but they don't know what they want to. The manager that I had, they was like, they just proud just to be my manager. You know what I'm saying? It was a book. I was booking my own shows. You still get a percentage out of all the stuff I'm doing. You want to do this and another, and you just looking good. If I don't make you look good, I want you to be doing your job.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, are you currently signed?
Sir?
Are you signed with anybody?
No, I'm not signing anybody.
Are you not? So you're not part of JBE?
Huh?
You're not part of JBE?
Nah, I'm not. I've never been signed to JBE. Shout out to JBE as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Everybody over there. Gita Jones, Tasha, my boy Pooh, man, the Mule Man. God bless everybody. I never was signed to Gita Jones. Gita Jones was like the first person that I met and that embraced the stuff that I was doing in Southern Soul before anybody knew I was. Him and Magic One. They were the first people Magic One and Gita Jones. You know what I'm saying? So I always have a respect line and a love for certain people that put their arm around me before anybody else did. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of time with Gita might say King South JBE and I'm gonna rep JBE with him because he was the first one to bring me to the game and stuff like that. Yeah. But because of paperwork and all kind of stuff being involved, sometimes they cut stuff off and other people don't want to work with you due to situations that they think you might be in. So I just want to state my claim on me just being a neutral man and not being signed to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Let me ask you this question right here. Now we can ready to get into the fun stuff now. So did you, now you were scheduled to come on my show about what, a month ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you decided not to come on the show because people was calling you and stuff and telling you not to come on the show. Did you ever get to the bottom of that as to why people would call you for you not to come on the show? Do you ever get to the bottom of that?
I ain't spoke to Gita in about 2-3 weeks. But what I say is it wasn't even Gita. You know what I'm saying? It was really Gita's mother that I thought about, because when I try to make family with people, I try to do everything to please everybody and be in one bunch. But if I don't know you, if I don't know Kevin and I know Gita, and Kevin and Gita is into something, I love Gita Jones' mother, I'm going to stay out of the situation because I don't want his mama to be mad at me. That's what I was really much based. It wasn't about nobody else for real, even though other people was calling. It was really based on Gita Jones' mom.
Yeah.
Because she told the lady, I don't have a mother, and she hugs me and tell me how much she loves me, and I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want Gita Jones' mom to be mad and feel like I was trying to cross her son out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plus, you guys are having a misunderstanding about something. But what to say is, I wish you and Gita could have a conversation, and because I don't be knowing everything that go on, and I don't want to unless you tell me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be the rope for tug of war.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't use out for hey man, hey. Let me stay in the middle. Let me love everybody Southern Soul and work with everybody Southern Soul. Work with everybody, because I'm everybody cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody cousin.
Yeah. But see, I understand your relationship with Gita, but why was the other people calling? What was they calling for?
I'm tied into Gita, you know.
Yeah.
Like everybody, like Gita, everybody loves Gita, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks, well, you know, the people that call me was tied in, and they got a lot of love and respect for Gita. And like I say, I don't really know everybody in Southern Soul. So the biggest person I know on a personal level in Southern Soul is Gita Jones. After that, I know Ronnie Bell, but I don't have a personal relationship with nobody in Southern Soul.
Yeah.
But Gita Jones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the only part I don't understand is what they thought that was going to be said when you was already booked before the fight even started down there in Shreveport.
Well, I thought that you tried to book me after the fight, you know what I'm saying? And I defended you on that because
because you was booked before the fight. Yeah, you was booked.
And already had me coming on this show
exactly
before the fight even started. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he already had me on the show, so he was like he trying to be best and try to bring me on the show.
Yeah.
Because of the fight. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, ever since I met you, I never got no fuck nigga vibe from you. I ain't never got nothing fake from you. I never felt nothing fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With me loving Gita Jones as a brother, and I still had to find my own way through life. And just because my brother don't like you, I don't got to have a dislike towards you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to stand it with you so I can try to bridge the gap between my brother and somebody that I'm trying to
Oh yeah, I welcome that. I welcome that debate any day. I asked Gita Jones to come on off the record. You know, I welcome that debate because I definitely want to know what the issue is, because there's definitely no issue on my part. You know, I speak my opinion. I say what I want to say, and you can't control my mindset. You can't control what K Young say. So I welcome that debate. And like I said, I don't have no ill will toward anybody in Southern Soul, man. You know, I talk to everybody in Southern Soul. If you dislike me, then that's your problem. It ain't mine. But I'm gonna say, like for instance, like when I called you, when you posted that about them promoters and stuff, I called you, I said, hey, bro, I agree with that. It's just the way you said it, you know, because I'm 51 years old. I'm 51 years old, man. So you cats are younger than me. So I try to give you that guidance. You know what I'm saying? I didn't try to discourage you and tell you to take it down. I said I agree. I said I agree with you, but however you said it, you know what I'm saying, it can have some.
I shouldn't have been the one who say that, but sometimes the small people ain't gonna get paid attention to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't have 400 and some thousand followers watching them like they have me.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like I shouldn't have said it, but I said it, and I don't run from nothing I say.
Yeah.
But maybe I worded it a little differently. If I offended people, I apologize, but I don't apologize. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be real to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing fake about me. I ain't never hate on no life.
Yeah.
I should be fair, be real. Don't come down here and do stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I would never do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, look, I heard you was a fun guy to be around. You remember when I first met you? actually, I met you at I think it was Jeter Jones' birthday bash at the after party when you came up and talked to me.
Right.
I knew right then. Just listening to your ass was crazy. I said, this nigga right here crazy right here. I already knew it, you know, because you seem like a fun guy to be around, man. You know, you're serious, but you're a fun guy to be around. So let me ask you this question, right? Are you promoter friendly, man? You get along with all the promoters?
It ain't a promoter that I don't really get on. I don't have a relationship with no promoters except with K9. You know what I'm saying? That's a promoter that and my boy E-Boy Promotion from Montgomery, Alabama. K9 and E-Boy the only guys that I really have a personal relationship with. K9 to call me and check on me, see how I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Keep money in my pocket and stuff like that. And then E-Boy does the same thing, but he does a lot of shows with Trucker, DJ Trucker.
Trucker, yeah.
Now, with him being from Montgomery, I got a lot of respect for DJ Trucker for him coming from where he came to where he been. But when DJ Trucker first did come in Montgomery, Alabama, E-Boy, it was me, him, and E-Boy. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got this Southern soul food and stuff, doing this, that, and the other. And as time progressed, I respected where he was going. Like, sometimes I feel like people don't respect me and where I'm going and where I'm trying to go. So, with DJ Trucker and E-Boy doing shows in Montgomery, I'll tell E-Boy, you got there, man, while I'm not on these big shows, you know what I'm saying? I have a problem with it because the first time DJ Trucker came here, I'm the first one to represent him to come here and make sure, you know what I'm saying, you get in town safe and get out of town safe. Well, you and your whoever with you, y'all straight, you know what I'm saying? It be bigger than what people think, because you have people who watching you who you don't know who watching you.
Yeah.
And you have people make sure that y'all get into town and out of town safely, but they don't know what goes on behind the scenes because it's not the same Southern Soul game that it was back then. You know what I'm saying? With the fight that got on with Jeter Jones, you can tell like Southern Soul ain't the same way. You got fights and stuff going on out here and stuff like that. I would have never expected for Jeter Jones being no fight on in no basketball game. So it's different stuff. So I respect DJ Trucker and I respect everything, but you know, I'm putting on, man. Ain't nobody hot for fashion and shit like me right now. It just got me going crazy. So when it comes to something make me feel some kind of way, like you just don't fuck with me or something for no reason or something. So I just be having it's just all about just keeping it real with me. That's all. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Southern Soul. So have you ever had, a matter of fact, you headlining the show with my boy Myron Simpson down there in Jackson, ain't you?
I guess so. What day is that?
September the 5th. You got a show down there?
DJ Trump with K9.
No. You got a show down there with Myron Simpson at Labor Day Fun Day.
I sure do. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it, man. I'm going through my calendar.
Yeah, that's Myron Simpson, man. He's a promoter down there in Jackson, down in the area down there. Myron Simpson. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, all my fans stuff, man. I ain't been on Facebook right now because it done had me blocked out. Somebody get to talk about me or some stuff like that, and I go like open on phone. They report my page and stuff like that. And maybe when they report my page, they pulled up some stuff from October of last year, November of last year, so they got me blocked out my main page right now. Where I can't get in, and I've been emailing them and all that. So we just trying to see what day they gonna let me get back to my page and stuff like that. So right now, but for like Mississippi and all my shows, man, I just love to perform, and I be overwhelmed by just being booked places. And when I go there, I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, let me ask you this question right here. Now, you ain't experienced no bad business with no promoter, right? Not yet.
No, I ain't experienced no bad.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So look, now let's get into this. Let's get into your background. Now, is it true? Or is it a rumor that you went to prison?
I went to jail for 19 months. Yeah.
Okay.
I was locked up for 19 months, man. But every time I went to jail, man, it was like I was going to jail for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I went to jail for keeping it real, man. You know what I'm saying? The police pulled us over. My partner used to sell a lot of crack. He was renting cars from folks, and the dude in the car was his mother's car, and they was looking for the car, so they put a missing report out on her son and her car. And when the police pulled up on me, my partner jumped out of the car and ran. I wasn't in the car, but since I was by the car, it was like, what's this, that, and other? I was like, it's not my job to apprehend them suspect. It's not my job. They named it. This your job. I ain't doing nothing. I'm standing right here. So they was like, we're going to put you in jail. So when they're trying to handcuff me, I I got in a fight with the police. Took him on the check. You know, and
yeah. Hey.
And beat me up and put me in the hospital for like a day and a half, and I ended up going to jail for like 19 months, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, but you learned from that experience, right?
Yeah, man. You know, I learned to not keep it. Well, I'm still gonna keep it real, but I just had to get a lot of people up around me because they were hindering my blessings of what God had for me. Yeah,
there you go. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Love your cuz. That first video I saw you, the dude, some dude crashed his car. And you talking about cuz police coming, cuz, you know, so was that your first video with that cuz stuff or what?
Yeah, actually, that's exactly that was my very first video. I was watching What's Love Got to Do with It, Tina Turner movie and stuff, and the part when she came to visit her homegirl and she was doing the numb your her renegade kill stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, there was imitating Ike Turner. She was like, all right, I'm gonna find your ass, man. I'm gonna find your ass, man. So when they were doing that little part right there, I said, you know what? I'm gonna take them over there. I looked at that good. So I said, I was gonna start joking on people, and then I get to the joking on them, I was gonna tell them I love them. Just so happened, as soon as I got finished watching this movie, somebody having a car wreck down the street. This man coming inside the street, drunk as hell, and hit a pole. And man, I got joked on his ass so long and told him I love him so much that I woke up the next morning, that thing was at 1 million views, and I was like, damn, you know. So I had so many people watching me, and I didn't know how I was gonna find my way into the soul. I didn't know how I was gonna find my way to pay my bills and get over the hump since I hadn't got out of jail. But the Lord gave me a lemon, and I made lemonade out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just took something. The Lord said, man, you better do something with it. So when I did it, I joked on him, and I seen how people was so crazy about it. So I ran and got it copyrighted. I ran and got everything I needed to do, and you know what I'm saying? I went and got a trademark. So I said, man, I need to run with this Love Your Cuz. So I made a song. Made the Love Your Cuz song, started making the clothes and stuff, and I started selling out of my gear. People just buying my clothes from all over the world, buying everything I got. So I said, now it's time to count my money and see what I made out of Love Your Cuz and stuff. So when I got ready to count my money and see what I made out of Love Your Cuz, I was ready to get this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Okay.
God is good, you know. So Love Your Cuz is something. Love Your Cuz was something that I started, and it made me pay attention to my Southern soul because people was laughing at everything. They was like, he's so funny. I said, well, see that thing I'm so funny. Let me go say some of these songs to him and let me see what's really going on with me. So I'm really kind of like a Jamie Foxx with this thing. Like I'm gonna come on stage, I sell some jokes and stuff like that, but I'm going to sing my songs and stuff and serenade the women at the same time.
There you go. So let me ask you this question right here. Now, have you had any pushback from that cuz? Because that cuz has an attachment to a gang affiliation. Have you had any pushback from that?
Cuz come from my background. Ever since I've been like 12 years old, I was an active gang member of Crips.
Man, that's what country folks call their cousin, man.
The cuz come from what's up, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Like some gang affiliation, but when I got rid of the Southern Soul stuff, I didn't want to attach my gang life until Southern Soul. That's why when I'm at my shows, you don't see gang members and all that kind of stuff with me. All that kind of stuff, I try to be productive I can be in corporate. So I took the Z off and put the H on it. That way Crips, Bloods, folks, Latinos, whoever can get with me because I'm not going on no gang to one as a family member instead of on the gang cuz. So I took the Z off, H on it so it can be corporate for the whole world because everybody Crip, folk, Blood, whatever you is.
GD, you keep leaving them GDs out.
Crip, folk, I'm folk, you know what I'm saying?
I got you. I hear you. So yeah.
My whole neighborhood is full of Crips and folks. So we had an 8-ball street. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing but gangsters and GDs and BDs and you know what I'm saying, and Crips. You know.
Mm-hmm. So
I all my life and Bloods. You know what I'm saying? I had a neighborhood that was full of Crip folks and Bloods. And they would just shoot at each other. It was the only thing that separated us was a ditch. You know what I'm saying? But in backyards, it was wild, man. You know what I'm saying? But when I started doing music and stuff, I knew I had to be for everybody. So music changed my life, and it made me wear red clothes, made me wear black clothes, made me just be universal so I could be accepted by everybody. And all the folks I used to get into it with and all that stuff, they love everything I'm doing. They were supporters of me, but they see I'm trying to do something to gut of my life instead of just doing the own stuff I used to do. So cuz come from Crip stuff and gang stuff, but I left that part of my life behind me. It's always be a part of me, but I'm just trying to be corporate and make my kids and my mama proud. It's in the sky, you know.
There you go. There you go. So look, let's talk about King South. So is now King South ain't your name. Where the name come from?
My real name is Southern, man. S-O, just like Southern Soul. S-O-U-T-H-E-R-N. Hold on 1 second.
Did y'all know that his first name was Southern? Did y'all know that? If y'all got any questions, hey, I can see y'all questions on here. So if y'all got any questions, y'all gonna get y'all questions ready.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see it right here, but this is my real name. This one I got Southern Soul. I love you, cuz copyright and stuff. But my real name is Southern Lucine. S-O-U-T-H-E-R-N. My last name is Lucine. My granddaddy's name is Southern. My daddy's name is Southern. So I don't just call myself South for no reason. My real name is Southern. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of blessings that come along with me being in Southern Soul, and my real name is Southern. And I'm from the South. You know what I'm saying? So in the neighborhood I grew up in was South Lawn. So it's like, it's just a lot of stuff that goes along with me. My granddad's name Southern. My name's Southern. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. Now, they used to call you Lil South, right? Before you changed to the King?
Yeah. And I started telling people to stop calling me Lil South because I'm a king. You know what I'm saying? When I got my own son, I started taking my baby mama to take care of my son and stuff like that, pay my bills. I woke up one morning, I just like, I ain't no little nigga no more, man. I'm king. I'm a king out here. So everywhere I went, I just tell them, what's up, Lil South? I'm like, hey, don't call me Lil South. I'm going to call me King South, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't like that. Just like a lot of people don't like me saying, Johnny Taylor, stuff like that, though. But you ain't bad like me. You ain't got no good knees like me. Your back ain't strong like me.
You stupid. You know? Hey, South. Hey, man, how old are you? About what, 37, 38? How old are you?
Yeah.
So,
my birthday comes October the 1st, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, so the women want to know, are you single? Are you available or what?
I'm a single man. I've been single for 18 months now, man. I had a woman that I share with another man. I love her so much I share with another man. She just was so beautiful to me and stuff like that, though. But I she probably would be in this house with me, making it a home, and she would have just kept believing in me or just giving me a push that I needed at a time where I needed to push from a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but when I started getting myself together, I started telling her, like, hey, man, I'm going to get myself together in a minute. And I be trying to wrap myself around being what sometimes, but then I be like, nah, I got all this about myself. So she just got to reap what she sowed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a single. I'm looking for something to stick my spoon in my great field right now. Come on.
Hey, look, talk about your song you got with Ronnie Bell, man.
Okay, I got a song with Ronnie Bell, man. It's called Big Boy, man. This is my new single that I'm going to get ready to shoot video. So shout out to Ronnie Bell, man. It's a tight song, man. Ronnie Bell did his thing on there, man. He really took the song. It was nice, but Ronnie Bell took it to another level. You know what I'm saying? He's hitting all kind of high notes on that thing, man. When I heard the song, he sent chills through my body, man. You know what I'm saying? So Ronnie Bell is one of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? Me just watching Southern Soul, and I just like him. It's your boy Ronnie Bell. So I just like the cotton candy and the shipping cost. So it really was just like. Just some stuff that I was like, damn, man, I got a song with Ronnie Bell. Ronnie Bell is Southern Soul to me. Like, he's everything to me. Cat Roots and all these folks. So it's just like a dream come true for me to do a song with him and stuff like that. And just be able to just put that under my belt like I did that. You know what I'm saying?
Live, you got any questions?
Yeah.
But a couple of stations. But it's on YouTube and stuff right now. It's called Big Boy. It's real nice, real beautiful song.
Oh, okay.
It should have been clear, so.
Yeah, we'll be looking for it. Go ahead, Live.
Hey, yeah. So, Sal, what you think about the award seasons, man, with these different award shows? Do you think it's a good thing for Southern Soul? What do you think?
I think anything that embraces Southern Soul is always good because we haven't been embraced the way it needs to be anyway. That's why God sent me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like the Kurt Franklin of Southern Soul, man. You know what I'm saying? How Kurt Franklin is with that gospel, that's how I'm a fool with this Southern Soul. You know what I'm saying? My whole mission is to put us on the broadest broadcast possible, Billboard Award, BET Award. Because, like, when gospel first came out, they'll get their award through the commercial break. But when Kurt Franklin came, they had to put the gospel in the sense of the shows and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing people on rap, Kurt Franklin on rap shows, on BET Awards, all kind of stuff. So I feel like if I can make enough noise, acting a fool and doing all this stuff, we can take Southern Soul and put Southern Soul in the act of the show, just like they put the gospel in there. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I think award shows are good. Sometimes people don't deserve the awards they get. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here for it all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you think, like, I know you do a couple. I know you recorded some cover songs, and they do some cover songs in your show. But do you think it's fair that an artist get on stage and do 90% of his show is a cover show, or her show is a cover show?
I feel like you cheat yourself, you cheat your fans. I feel like you just ain't got no material for real.
Exactly, man. No. They got material. They just don't do their stuff. They like the cup. What do you think that's an artist? I'm trying to ask you that question. Is that a real artist?
From me, my perspective, I feel like if you come up with a lot of cover songs, you don't think your music that good to be singing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd rather get up there and sing somebody else's song instead of singing your own song, because you get there and sing your shit, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. But you think somebody
I know. But do you but they think they deserve the same pay as a person that got there and done his own song and had the same reactions? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, do you think that's like some karaoke stuff? If I want to see a karaoke band, I can go to karaoke night. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that. Okay, do a cover, one, maybe two, but the majority of your show need to be you, man. That's what I stand on, man. I stand on doing my music. I feel my music is good. You know what I'm saying? It's good enough to put on a show. So, and good enough that people gonna rock with that. So I feel like, yeah, I might have one cover in there, but if your whole show is covers, man, you killing the game out here with this Southern. You ain't Southern Soul, you a karaoke singer.
Yeah, you karaoke soul.
Hey, South, you think everybody in Southern Soul can sing?
Hell no. Hell no, man. No. And it's sad. That's why they don't like me. That's why I like a lot of people that know how to sing and know how to, like, it's a lot of stuff that come along with me that I know people ain't gonna like. I love to dress.
Right.
I'm gonna get up here and tell some jokes. I'm gonna be
like,
oh, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So when you can't sing and I got the jury coming on, I know how to dress, I'm gonna look nice and all this kind of stuff, and I'm gonna get up there and sing. People don't like that. So I really don't think that people don't
Yeah.
I can't speak on nobody's money on how this shit get paid, because if you can't entertain folks, don't get entertained. So I can't say what a person should get paid and what they should get paid, but I should say you should be humble in your situation, knowing if you don't know how to sing that good, they can't put on the show for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should shut your ass up if you know you can't sing and put on no show. You should be as humble as pie.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but look, hey, this is the first time on Off the Record, man, that I asked the artist to sing, because the female wants you to sing something or do something for them, man. So this is the first time on Off the Record they want you to do something. I guess they want you to twerk or something. I don't know what they want you to do.
Hold on, let me see what I got in this bag of tricks. Hold on.
I know you ain't scared. You be ready.
Now you don't get no damn privileges on here. Cam.
Huh?
He don't get no privilege. Everybody else ain't saying.
Hey, these women. Yeah, these women say they want to see him twerk and sing right quick.
Man, he talking about some twerking and singing.
That's what they said. They want to see him twerk and sing right quick. I think my auntie Kathy on here. Is Auntie Kathy on here?
Yeah, come on. Let me turn it. Hold on.
Look. Uh-oh, here you go, ladies.
Latanya Costello, I'm jealous. Latanya, you need.
Get that in, so.
You need a hobby.
No, they heard about my
That boy crazy as hell. That nigga crazy.
I'm trying to wake up the neighbors. I'm trying to taste all your flavors, baby. I'm drinking Henny, no chaser. You're trying to go down, I'll take you, baby. Bury my face inside you. Early in the morning, I'll surprise you. Nobody can do it like I do. You must ain't heard about my tongue. Come on, girl.
Yep, boy, you be jamming though. Hey, look, Sam, you write all your music, man?
Man, to be honest with you, man, I roll me over a blunt of them good purple flowers. Man, let's cut the microphone on. I'm gonna get in here and sing whatever comes in my mind and my heart. I don't never write none of this stuff, man.
Yeah, you just sing it.
I just sing it. I smoke me a good blunt of that stuff. That music is coming on. I'm like, it's it. Baby, I promise, baby. Oh, yeah. It's over with. Once I get that good blunt,
yeah.
It's over with.
Yeah. Now, what's your biggest Southern Soul song? Southern Soul Cowboy?
That's the biggest song I got. Shout out to G. Joe.
Gotcha. So Jeter wrote that or you wrote it?
No, I wrote the song. I wrote the song. I supposed to have been putting Tuck on it. When I first did Southern Soul Cowboy, Tucker was getting ready to move or something, and I tried to get him on there and stuff, and I think he was getting ready to move or some kind of stuff like that, and I didn't want to wait no more on bringing the song out.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Fuck it, I can get on." Did it to Jeter. It was goddamn taking so goddamn long. I was like, "Jeter, man, I'm about to put this damn song out, man." You know what I'm saying? So he's like, "Give me a week." So shit, after a week, he sent his verse on to me. I got it mixed and mastered and stuff, and we put it on out. I told him I get ready to shoot the video. He came on down and got the video and stuff with me, and the rest was history. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's a nice song, man.
The two songs I got with Jeter Jones, the top songs I got in Southern Soul right now. The two songs I got with Jeter Jones, they're the ones that give me the most money and the most plays on YouTube.
Yeah. Stuff. Which one you got? I know you got. What's the other song?
She looking real good, baby.
Yeah. They be jamming too. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you ever think that you and Jeter Jones can come together as one and be able to settle the differences and stuff and be able to work as black?
But here's the deal. Here's the deal. And I'll say this. I think I said this about 50 times. I don't have no problem with Jeter Jones. I have my own opinion. So when me and Jeter Jones talked and I had my opinion about something, he disagreed and he been mad ever since. You can stay mad because you can have your own opinion. I can have mine, but I don't have no problem with Jeter Jones. I mean, when he came here, I was in Mississippi when he came here July 31st. I made every effort. I made sure I was gonna go talk, but I went to Mississippi during that day. So like I said, I don't have Jeter Jones is my battle buddy, man. You know, me and Jeter Jones in the Army together. You know, but again, if I say something, if King South say something to K Young, and you expect me to respond the way you're gonna respond, and you're gonna get mad because I don't respond, then that's not my problem. You know, so I think that's the only issue. And then you got all these other losers that jump in and want to take sides and shit. You know, men talk. You know, men talk. I'm not talking to nobody. If I got a problem with Live, I'm not talking to King South. I want to talk to Live. I don't want to talk no King. I want to talk no King South because I got the issue with, you know, or the disagreement with Live. But you got all these losers want to be in people's ears and talking it. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that I think that's the issue.
What's the guy's name that Jeter got to the fight with?
I think it's Black Cowboy.
Black Cowboy.
And do you think Black Cowboy and Jeter Jones them can ever really cause this is the thing about life. You know what I'm saying? You can have a situation, nobody ain't died. You know what I'm saying? Ain't fight, everybody fight, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes. But I think if you done got so many people tuned in to what y'all done did, it kind of makes out of that situation. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, prime example. But you know what though? Prime example, Sal. Prime example. Yeah.
It was depth in it. It was, you know what I'm saying? So if we can go and battle with each other in the same room and make $1 million something.
Yeah.
Jeter and the Cowboy, shout out to Cowboy. I don't see why they can't sit down and man, let's make us some music together. Let's have a first battle or something like that. Generate money off of it. And people get stuff we done did that, but now we still black men and we just go on. uplift Southern soul. You know what I'm saying?
See, my take is this right here. As a grown man, you should be able to disagree with to agree to disagree and still be able to talk to another man. Period. Right. You know, not unless it's something. You know, if you come slap somebody, mama or wife, whatever. No, it's gonna be on. But if you have a disagreement with someone, you know, I mean, a small disagreement, not nothing big. A small disagreement, I should be able to pick up the phone and say, "Hey, South man, what's up, man? Hey, look, let's stop all this bullshit, man. Let's be men." But if I call you, you don't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You know, if you call me, don't answer the phone, then like I said, then you're gonna leave it up to the losers to interpret, you know, how many you really feel about each other. You know, because then, like I said, when I say lose, I'm talking about fans, I'm talking about people in your ear. I mean, I'm not just talking about Jesus, I'm talking about everybody. When people have disagreements about something, they should be man or woman to pick up the phone and call that other man or woman and say, "Hey, look, you know, there was some bullshit. I agree to disagree. Let's be cool. Let's be cordial." But what they do is they leave it up to the other losers to get in. Man, if I was you, I wouldn't even talk to King South no more. I wouldn't. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with them. You know, so I think that's the problem with black people in general, that you can agree to disagree, but then you can still be a man or woman about it. So you know what, man, it's silly for us 50-year-old people or 45 or 47, 48 to walk around, you know, and talk about somebody don't like me. You think I give a shit if don't nobody like me? And now, if my mama or daddy or my wife or my kids, I mean, that would hit me home. So you think if Lie told me he don't like me, you think I ain't gonna sleep good tonight if Lie told me he don't like me? But see, that's the issue right there, South, with our people, definitely with Southern. So I think people are too affable. They're too approachable where people can pick up the phone and call you. You can't call no Jamie Foxx. You can't call Tank. You can't call these people. But you can call live. You can call South. You can get your number. You can text message them on Facebook because they're too affable. And I think a lot of the fans get involved. Like I said, with like a prime example, like me and Slack, right? Me and Slack can agree to disagree. I don't think me and Slack agree on too much. But if I call Slack right now, he'll answer the phone. "What's up, Kevin?" Slack won't ignore my phone call. If he call me, I'm gonna answer the phone. But as men, you know, we can agree to disagree. And like I said, you know, and I talk to Slack a lot of times. We text each other the other day. We was texting back and forth, you know, but we didn't agree on a lot, you know, but you know, he knew I was sick. He told me, "Get well, Kevin," you know, this. You know, that's what men do. Boys just keep shit going on. Or what you do is when the shit don't go right, then you resort to lies.
Right.
Then you resort to lies, you know what I'm saying? So
the new is, in the name of Jesus, I'm afraid for this situation of all of us as a whole and as a Southern soul, that everybody can come together and be able to just let your pride go and just let everybody be together as one, you know what I'm saying? Because we ain't that big. We ain't like
that's right.
Big.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So everybody should stay together. There's enough money for everybody to make, for people not to be so hateful and low down and devilish.
Yeah. But you know what though, South? A lot of times it ain't about no money, man. It's about likes and publicity. It ain't about money sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's just like you stepped on the scene, right? You stepped on the scene, you got what, 400,000 fans? I'm pretty sure people don't like that. You know, if they've been on the scene for 10 years and got 3,000, you know what I'm saying? So people don't like that. But see, that's embedded in us as black folks, man. You know, the Manumission Act, they were rewarding slaves in Virginia. If I go and tell that South and Live is getting ready to escape, they're gonna reward me with some land or a house. I mean, it's just embedded in us, man. We need to break that chain of stupidity. You know, we just need to break that. And the first thing we want to say is somebody hating on us. You know, that's the word we need to get rid of, is hate. Because hating, the word hate, it means I'll kill you. The word hate has a negative connotation around it. No, I might not like some of the stuff South say, but no, I don't hate my brother. I don't hate nobody. I might dislike you. I might be disappointed.
And I'm gonna say this too.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you for calling me and stuff.
Yeah.
And but if you see me ever going to the left, you know what I'm saying, or doing something that you feel like I don't need to be doing, don't never hesitate to call me and tell me and try to help correct me as a black man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Like trying to move up the ladder, because every move that I make, it might not be right. And if you see I'm gonna do something wrong, stop me before I make that mistake so I can stay on the narrow path that God got me on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. You know, like I said, as an elder man, as 51, I'm world travel, so I done been all over the world, man. I done talked to different people, different nationalities. You know, I done talked to Germans, I done talked to Koreans, I done talked to Bosnians, I done talked to Iraqis, I done talked to all these people. I done been around the world, man. So I know how to agree to disagree. without, you know, and have an uncomfortable situation or conversation. You can't get mad if I have an opinion. I say you can't sing. If I'm a promoter, you can't get mad and say K Young hating on me because he won't put me on no show. Okay, I'm not putting you on a show because I don't think you can sing. I don't think you can draw. You know, and as a promoter, that's my prerogative to do that. But when you resort to saying somebody mad at you and whatever, you know, because you have to qualify that remark. I tell anybody, well, they say King South hating on me. Okay, qualify that remark. What did King South do for you to say he hating on you? What did he do? And then when you can't say nothing, you look stupid because you just can't say stuff out of your mouth as a grown man, man. Look, they always talk about Barack Obama, how he speaks so slow. So they asked him, he said, I like to know what I'm going to say before I'm going to say it. He said, I don't just haphazardly just talk. So that's the same with me. I listen. The reason why God gave you two of everything else because he wants you to use your mouth last. He gave you two ass cheeks, two nose, two ears, two lips, everything but one mouth because he wants your ass to use all your other senses your mouth to say something dumb. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just the way it is, man. And see, a lot of folks just don't like that. You know, a lot of folks don't like the truth. They just don't like it. Like, look, like these people be putting songs on, oh, that's a hit, knowing they lying. Them fans lying like, y'all ever see that? Y'all ever see that? Nah, y'all hear that stuff, man. You be like, come on, man. Oh, that's a hit. Come on now. Come on now. You know damn well that ain't no hit.
You damn so be lying to me.
Look, let me ask y'all as artists, right? What is considered a hit to y'all? If somebody say I got a hit, you know, what are the factors that go along with that for you to say or you to claim that you got a hit? Y'all are artists. I said, what is the determining factor for you to believe that an artist has a hit? If artists say I got a hit, what all goes into that?
I make it so for one thing, it got to be playing everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every car you turn, every club you go to, every backyard event, every front yard event. The hottest song of Southern Soul right now to me is the Knee Deep song.
Yeah.
Knee Deep.
I agree. I agree.
Guys, right now, I can't go nowhere. Everywhere I go, them boys beat Texas, wherever I'm at, Florida, wherever I'm at, I'm in Atlanta. Everybody playing that song, young from teenagers to grown to old people. You know what I'm saying? They playing that song and stuff like that. So I feel like you got a hit. You don't always got to be heard everywhere. I ain't gonna say that, but if you got a hit song, you got to know what to do with one thing. But sometimes folks be thinking you can just come out your studio with some shit. And just because you already got a name for yourself, folks don't like what you got going on. You got to know how to produce a good song that's going to make people feel a certain kind of way. They get them rocking in their seat. You know what I'm saying? Get them sliding in. You know what I'm saying? I just like to be myself. I come with the sex part of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come to say a Southern Soul and sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't got nobody getting women hot and bothering their seats, making them wet. You know what I'm saying? Making their nipples hard. I'm here to turn women on. Get your slide in your seat. Get the panties stuck to your leg. You know what I'm saying?
That did crazy. Hey, look. Hey, let me ask you this question right here. What artists do you have in your playlist right now? Southern Soul.
Oh man, I got Running Bill. I got to have a little. I got a little J Bond. I got a lot of Running Bill. I got Johnny. I got Marvin. I got
You got Tucker.
Uncle Poker Bear in there. You know, I got Judy in there. I got Tucker in there. I pretty much like I got TK Soul. You know, I gotta have a little TK Soul in there. Everything. But what's up? Sometimes when I'm getting up in the morning, certain songs I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So I might start off with TK Soul. I might start off with and finish with a little Cotton Candy. I might get in the middle and want to ride the Black Boy. I might want to get on there and the Book of Love. Book of Love was one of my favorites though because it's like he was explaining how he was trying to get his spot in Southern Soul in the game. And he was like, studio sessions every night, just trying to get his music right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get the perfect song. Then from a lot of above, just signed down on me just because. So when I hear that song right there, it made me feel about myself, you know what I'm saying? Because Lord shine down on me from heaven of above. Just because, you know what I'm saying? So that's what favorite song, but it's more than just a book of love, but just the word that he put in that song, and it makes me feel like some of the stuff that I want to in my life to get one trying to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, you got a son, right?
Yeah.
So was your son already in music, or was he inspired by you? Because I know y'all got a song together, right?
No, he was inspired by me. My son was very good at basketball, man. You know, he'll get like 14 blocks a game.
Oh.
About a good 14, 16 points a game, good assists. He was only gonna get better. But when I went to jail, he took it upon himself to keep my legacy going, so he started rapping. You know what I'm saying? I had him on my first CD I dropped when I was rapping. He was like 7 years old, freestyle. But I called home from jail, and my pocket like, man, you started rapping, man. I'm about to play the song. So my last 8 months in jail, I did them on my head because I was already excited about the direction I know my son. I wanted to take him and where I wanted my life to go when I got out of jail. I already knew I was gonna sing blues and all this shit when I got out of jail, but I wanted to make sure I set a platform for my son to carry the legacy that I left behind in the rap game.
Hey, you really got a cousin named Babe, bro? Because I got an uncle named Babe, bro. You told me you had to beat his ass up.
I had to beat his ass up when I picked him off the ground.
Boy, you stupid. Yeah, I got an uncle named Babe, bro, man. When I heard that, I used to play it. I said, he talking about you. He talking about, yeah, but you can't beat me up, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, let me ask you about Plies, man. I heard you had a run in with Plies. Is that rumor? Is that rumor? Is that the truth? Is that rumor the truth, man? If it is, tell us what happened.
When I when I joked on Plies that day on my live like that, I joked on Plies because Plies had ran up with $12,500. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
We had a show to do with Plies, and we sent up $12,000 first, and then he wanted the other $12,500 24 hours prior to coming to the event. So when we sent the money off to him the second time, I guess he got some stuff going on at the bank where they red flagged the money. They took the money from him. So he tried to hurry up and get us to get the money back from the account and send it to. But the bank already had stated to let them know that we already sent the money. So he was like, nah, man. So we already got all these tickets sold and stuff, and people want to see Plies. So we gave him another $12,500 to come. Wow. So he actually ended up getting like $36,000. You know what I'm saying? So when he got here, he was like, when Plies came down here, I didn't want him to perform. You know what I'm saying? That ain't why I came to the show. But my people that was like, man, go on, he said he's gonna send the money back. So we just gonna let him do this, that, and the other. But I'm telling you, he already got songs like he done ran off on the floor twice. We don't have a Plies squad here. You know what I'm saying? Let's go on. You know what I'm saying? Because I got money tied in this, so he need to get his card head or something. He need to hit me in my face. You know what I'm saying? So, but my people was like, the police and everything, like, that, you know what I'm saying? It was gonna be bad for me as well. Plies if it went down. Because somebody would have got hurt as well, and I know I would have went to jail, but it's just the principle of stuff happening sometimes. You gotta let people know you ain't the one to be played with.
Yep.
So I started jumping on live and stuff like that to keep me from saying the other stuff I wanted to say. You know
what are y'all talking about?
I gotta channel my energy other ways instead of just being all mean and hateful
like
this. I was able to go home that night and say this morning, I ain't gonna get up and talk about Plies and tell the folks that he ran off on the money, so I'm just gonna joke and say how stinking his breath was and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, I really just joked on him and stuff like that, and he heard about it and stuff like that, but you know, at time progress, God bless Plies and stuff, and you know what I'm saying? The guy gonna keep that on his shoulders and stuff like that, because he kept us elevating, kept me going, and it's just a situation where he had to pay some money, and he ran off with $12,500, and I wouldn't recommend anybody to do business with him on certain ends and stuff like that, because he does nigga business, but God bless him though. You know what I'm saying?
Now you got some artists on here, man. So who you want to work with, male and female? Which artist?
I love Westlove. Sweet like Arizona fire. I love Westlove. To be honest with you, I love everybody. My ultimate one to do a song with Kevin Richardson, because I'm little Kev. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kevin Richardson know how to dress. He's a fly guy. And you know what I'm saying? I'm a fly guy. I love to dress. You know what I'm saying? I study Kevin Richardson too. He's like I love Kevin Richardson. I got a lot of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? So Kevin Richardson, Tucker, Westlove, I just to be honest with you, I had back in the days. I got beats with Pokey Bell. I got beats made with Pokey Bell to do songs with and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? I love Adrian. Let me take care of you. I like his energy when I think about the person. You know what I'm saying? Him and his son was real cool. But you know, I'm not friends with none of these folks, so they don't owe me anything. You know what I'm saying? To be doing no free songs or anything of that nature with me. I had to even pay Running Bill. Running Bill don't know me. You know what I'm saying? He don't know me from a man on the moon, so I had to pay him for my feature and stuff like that. So, but when I did some shit, Jones, it was more personal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but I want to work with anybody, but a lot of folks might get intimidated by me. You know what I'm saying? I got songs with Sir Charles. I got a song called Jack Bob Sir Charles. I got a song called All I Need Is a Good Woman, baby. Where you at, baby? Me and J1 got done with the shot the video for it, but unfortunately, shit ain't go as planned as I would like it for it to go. I got songs with Running Bill, J1, Sir Charles. I want to do a song with anybody, but everybody ain't good people. Some people have bitch tendencies. Some niggas tendencies.
Yeah.
I can't pussy ass niggas, especially in this music game and stuff like that. My attitude and my heart ain't for that kind of stuff.
You got that shit right.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You got that shit right. There's a lot of that out there.
Yeah. But did somebody rub you wrong, or you just watch him and say, "No, this motherfucker right here act like a little broad"?
A lot of Southern soul artists act like bitches.
Yep, I agree.
A lot of these niggas is hoes, man.
Man.
I agree.
And you know, I'm gonna have my own award show, and I'm gonna have a trophy made out of pennies with a tampon.
That nigga crazy. That nigga crazy.
I'm just joking though, but a lot of them ain't real, man, and I ain't looking for them to be real, man. You know what I'm saying? And all they gonna do is lose their fan base. They gonna lose the people that pay them attention, that get them, that pay for see them at shows, because they gonna start seeing more real people coming along like me.
Yeah.
And I'm like everybody long lost cousin. And women gonna be husband, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like a lot of Southern soul artists, because when I went up to them and tried to greet them and be respectful, like, how you doing, man? I'm King South, nice to meet you. Yeah, man. You know, I done had a lot on this. Yeah, man. Yeah. Nice to meet you. All that pussy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
So I don't speak to Southern soul artists when I go to shows no more. Only people I'm gonna speak to is somebody like DJ Tucker, because he just get on my live and say stuff to me and interact with me, and I appreciated that. Like R&B Cool, he got to be Magic One. You know what I'm saying? Because Magic One called me. You know what I'm saying? Boy, what you smoking on? Boy, I'm finna come through town, man. Pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
He was cool.
I always bang with P2K, but I don't know what happened with that. But shout out to him and stuff. He was one of the first guys that used to mess with me and stuff too. P2K. But you know,
when I met you, when I seen you a couple of weeks ago, you was cool.
God ain't made me and these guys the same kind of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I see a nigga just ain't real, I can't just be sitting around there, because something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Because you know, a lot of times South, what they do is they try to go with the winning hand. That's what they try to do. So if they cool with you, but you ain't putting them on none, or somebody don't like you, then they're gonna move away from you and move closer to the person who they think can put them on. You know, a lot of them just try to go with the winning hand. You know, and that's what I see a lot of times in Southern Soul. Instead of you just being,
you gonna speak to him? I see Cadillac Man on here. So you gonna speak to the Cadillac Man?
Who? Well, who gonna speak to him?
He on your live. So you gonna speak to the Cadillac Man?
And who gonna speak to him? You?
Well, if you want me to speak to him, Cadillac Man, cool. What it do, cool?
Hey, look, y'all got any questions for King South? Because he said y'all can ask him anything. Hey, DJ TC Morgan said he play your song all the time.
Tell him I said appreciate you. Let's put up the show together then, cuz. I love you, cuz.
Yeah. Vicky Miller said, Rico said great performance in Bashford. Rico C.
Thank you, man.
Who else? Who else on here?
Hey, stop. You consider yourself an A-lister?
What you say?
You consider yourself A-list Southern soul artist?
How did he get hooked up with Miss Brown Sugar?
No, I don't see myself an A-list celebrity or anything of that nature yet. I consider folks like Kevin Richardson up there. I consider folks like in the Southern Soul, it's like Gary Richard, Tucker them, all them. Like they got the top spot. I try to be humble in my whole comment, but I know I'm a bad motherfucker, but I still like to be humble in my whole bracket. I let the people in the street judge that part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know what though? But see, here's the deal. This is what I tell people. Okay, it's one thing to have confidence and arrogance, but your talent need to match. Your talent need to match that. So your talent matches your confidence and your arrogance. Like for instance, that girl Shakira Richardson. Remember she went out there talking all that stuff about she gonna beat them Jamaicans and came in last place. You know, man, look, like I said, yeah, hey, her confidence and arrogance was sorely misplaced because, like I said, you know, if you gonna talk that shit, you better be able to back it up. Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with having confidence and arrogance, but make sure your talent level equals to it. You got a lot of folks in Southern Soul who are very confident and arrogant, but when you go to their shows, they got 10 people there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think like I'm just gonna be humble, man.
Yeah.
And when I go to my shows, I don't know how many people gonna be there, but once I get there and I see it when they going crazy like that, I cry on the inside. I cry in the car sometimes out of happiness. I be overwhelmed with happiness and joy because it's like I can't believe it, and I just want to thank God. I can't never stop thanking the Lord enough for the stuff that goes on, man. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be humble, man. I try to shake everybody's hand, try to take pictures with as much people as I can.
Yeah.
Even if I straight off stage, I be tired as hell, sweaty, still want to say, come on, baby. Come on, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
I try to be vulnerable and humble to fans and my supporters. But when I'm on stage, all the artists and all that, they got to look out.
Yeah, because like I said, I can say this, and like I said, and in my professional opinion, that you can sing and perform. You got the it factor. And look, I be laughing a lot of times, right? Because I always use Tucker as an example, right? You know, I talk to Tucker often.
I think your hand on the phone a little bit or something because it sounds like you're on the telephone.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you though.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. I always use Tucker as an example. When I booked Tucker in 2018, I never knew nothing about Tucker James, nothing about him, right? So when he came, I think I had a jamboree. That was my first jamboree I did in 2018. Tucker was the headliner. So Tucker came, he performed. I never knew anything about him, but I wasn't really pleased with his performance because I didn't know him. I didn't know nothing about him. You know, I saw some of it, I wasn't really pleased, you know, but that's okay, that's cool. And I made it, you know, I just made my opinion about it, right? So I mean, I can have an opinion if I'm the promoter of the show and King South come, he don't do as well. I said, no, I don't think King South did as good as he could have. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. I can have that opinion. But like I said, you know, Tucker, he didn't really take offense to that, but it was a whole bunch of losers telling him, well, you know, Kevin don't like you. So all these 2 years have passed by. So I see Tucker somewhere we don't even speak because people done told him that, you know, Kevin don't like him. So he had a show down there, and I went up and I thought, man, let me talk to you for a second. And he was like, man, I was thinking, I said, bro, I ain't never said I ain't like you. You know what I'm saying? So it's always the outside people, man, that start the shit. You know what I'm saying? If I would have never went up and talked to him, he would have still been thinking, no, Kevin don't like me. You know, no, it ain't about nobody liking you, dislike you. People have an opinion and still respect you at the same time. But then what's funny though, what's really, really funny in Southern Soul, right? So they want to sit up here and talk about who's the king, who's the queen, and all this other stuff, right? So in y'all's opinion, y'all are artists. So for somebody to call themselves the king or queen of Southern Soul, what do they have to have? What do they have to have to convince you that he or she is the king or queen or emperor or shogun of Southern Soul?
Every time he goes somewhere, he's selling that motherfucker out. And I done seen that with Tucker myself.
Y'all agree?
Agree.
I
So
ain't gonna lie, these folks love some goddamn Tucker.
But you know what though? But I don't know why. I don't know why they like him. I don't know why they like this little ass. You know, hey, you know he on this live, he listening. But I don't know why they like it. Yeah. Hey, that nigga do. Look, one thing I can say, I went to a couple shows, and when he do an hour show, he got hits after hits after hit. I mean, the hits just keep coming, bro. They come after.
My first blues show I ever did, my big show, it was Tucker there. It was raining outside. Man, Tucker made everybody, the folks stand up in the rain with their umbrella, told everybody, pull your umbrellas out. And he got thousands of people out here with their umbrellas. Then he ain't had no umbrella. Tucker's out. I'm out here getting wet. Y'all need to get wet with me. Everybody close your umbrella. Everybody close their umbrellas. I've been raining with this man. It's a bad motherfucker right here.
Damn.
You know, folks don't like to get wet.
Yeah.
Man made everybody close their umbrella. I was amazed, but that's just a bad motherfucker. Big feet ass motherfucker. This big feet. This big motherfucker right here bad, goddamn.
Oh yeah, yeah. If he can get black women to get their damn hair wet,
man, them goddamn Tucker got out there with them size goddamn 17 inch.
You stupid.
Big ass feet broken.
You stupid. You stupid. Hey, what size he was? 17.
17. He got out there, motherfucker, made a whole. The whole side of things came up. I was on the other side here and made it coming out. It was got a goddamn little big ass thing.
So look, so if I make the statement right now, in my professional opinion, I think Tucker's a king of Southern Soul. Can anybody debate that?
No, I ain't. I'm gonna give him his flowers while he here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give Tucker his flowers while he here because I respect what he got going on and I know how folks crazy about him. You know what I'm saying? So I can say Tucker is a goddamn he's up in that goddamn if he ain't the number one, he's number two on that list for me, you know what I'm saying? Him and Kevin Richardson goddamn some bad motherfuckers that I see how people react to Kevin Richardson, I see how people react to Tucker.
Yeah.
And he's called like neck and neck with that shit. So if I could get a title to it, I'll break the title and have and get the both of them. They're some bad motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I talked to Calvin, man. Calvin's a humble guy, man. A lot of folks don't like him. See, what people don't understand is, you know, just like I'm pretty sure when people call you, you look, you say, man, I don't feel like talking to them because they ain't talking about shit. You know, when people call you, you're an artist. So a lot of folks want to say Calvin is arrogant, but every time I call Calvin Richardson or text him, he called me, he answered the phone and he texts me right back. Because I'm a promoter and I'm not calling him to be a groupie. I'm calling him to talk about some business, and you know I'm all about business.
That's the shit that goes on, the groupie
I don't think
shit.
he arrogant, but when you doing these shows and shit, people do the most sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I had to look at my show, and she was just goddamn going up under my nuts. Man, she just I was like, hey, go chill out, lady. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing my thing, trying to, she like,
damn.
The fourth time y'all started to be like, hey, don't put your hands on my nut, on my thing, no damn more while your bald head ass out here.
You stupid.
And people don't like that. He ain't have to do all that. So I gotta get sexual harassed, hit on my nuts. She grabbing my nuts and cuffing them.
Yeah. I thought that's what y'all wanted out there.
Wow, man. Oh shit.
Yeah. I thought that's what y'all wanted.
Some women mess up your performance. They be all on you, and you can't even perform, man. One time I had to slang a bitch off the stage. I was like, man, get your ass up.
Everybody think Kevin Richardson arrogant because sometimes people do too much at the shows.
Yeah.
You just gotta be a hood person. Like, it's all good. It's all good. Because I be a citizen. It's all good. But sometimes women do the most, man. You know what I'm saying? They do a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no wrong with trusting and doing all that. But if you try to tell my thing out while I'm on stage, you're tripping.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. They say that about a lot of artists, man. But a lot of artists are just professional. A lot of artists, you know, those are married men. You know, Tucker's married, and what's his name, married. You know, so you can perform and still be respectful at the same time. You know, ask people to respect you. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. You know, and I don't see no problem with that. But some of y'all be up, but.
Please don't touch me right there, girl.
No, he be saying, hey, no, he come out that weekend song, toot, baby, that weekend song, toot. That what he come out with, that weekend song, toot. That what he come out with. But like I said, man, they and the killing part is this right here. You know, Tucker put a lot of people on shows, man. See, like I say, I got the inside scoop, man, because I talk to these major artists, man. I know what they do. I know what they do for artists, man. I know what they do. You know, and then somebody gonna try to tell me, well, first of all, I'm not gonna let you down talk nobody that I talk to anyway. I'll say, okay, well, that's your opinion, but that's not my opinion of that person. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. I'm not gonna let you down talk nobody. I'm not gonna sit there and listen to it, especially when I know it's not true. Because if I sit there and listen to it, that means I'm complicit in the conversation. I'm not gonna be complicit in no nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know, so yeah, but yeah, man, you gonna get on some more shows, man. You know, I'm gonna hook you up with Cecil, and you already hooked up with Myron down there. You know what I'm saying? Because your music need to be heard, man. You need to be seen. You know, yeah, you need to be seen, man. And plus, you're a hell of a performer. Now, as an artist, do you focus more on your vocals or your performance?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, cause
Excuse me.
I love the same. So I got that. Oh yeah, I've been searching. Oh yeah, for so long. Nobody like you. And nowhere to be found. Make me wonder. I'm coming to cover this shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't need no model.
Yeah.
Only know that shit. I love to sing. You know what I'm saying? Man, I forgot what you had said to me. I had got so caught up in a minute. Man, I got caught up in a moment.
I said, do you focus on your vocals more on your vocals than your performance?
Yeah, I focus on both of them, but my vocals is the most important thing. But if I get this thing, yeah. Once I come out the studio, I get ready to perform. When I get ready to sing, they already feel the same way I feel. So I get out there and it's like, it makes me, the songs that I sing makes me feel a certain kind of way that I can go out there and serenade the crowd and serenade the women where I want to go. I love to sing. I fell in love with singing 2 years ago when I made it. I promise. I never liked to sing. I always liked to rap. I never liked to sing. I never even sung to a woman before. Like, just serenade my girlfriend or just singing to a woman in a tub or anything. I never did none of that stuff for shout and shit like that. I can sing to a big crowd of people, but I can't just look at a woman just to be right in her face and just sing so I can see other shit. Like that,
you know the first song I heard when I said that boy can sing, when you said, "Are you down for me, baby?" What's the name of that song?
Like I'm down for you. So many different kinds of lies to you. You make a nigga wanna cry for you. Oh, you. Yeah, that's my R&B shit though.
Yeah, when I heard that song, I said, that boy can sing right there.
Thank you, man.
That boy can sing.
Hey, Sal. Don't you know I suggested that song? I've been searching to another artist about 2 years ago to do that motherfucker, and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
I told that nigga to do that.
Justice, man. Like,
I told that nigga to do it.
Because I grew up, my mom used to play that song. Glenn Jones.
Yeah, Glenn Jones is the most underrated artist.
Yes, he is.
Disrespect.
That's why I want to give him his flowers now.
Yeah, he's so him and Joe is the most underrated artists out there with hits everywhere. I'm talking about hits.
Right.
They got hits.
I like Joe. Yeah, I be playing Joe right now.
Joe got hits everywhere, but he don't be getting recognized like that. He's the same type of person as Glenn Jones, man. Glenn got hits. Right. Plenty of hits.
I tell you somebody in Southern Soul underrated. Don't get recognized. That's Magic One. Magic One can sing his ass off. Shit. Man. He sure is. Magic One a bad man. That boy bad. Yeah, he's stupid. He bad, man. Magic One. Shit, that the bad. I like that new song he got out. What was that new song he got out? Nose Wide Open.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you got my nose wide open, man. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that Magic One really do, man. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you find it strong. Hell no.
Yeah.
When I come to Louisiana, he gonna come and meet me at a restaurant, and we gonna sit down and eat. We gonna smoke a blunt or something. We gonna talk a little bit. He gonna see how I'm doing and shit like that. We ain't never been in the studio together. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, that'll be a badass collab, man. You and Magic One, cause both of y'all are vocalists. Yeah, that's my boy right there, man. Yeah, Magic One can blow. Yeah, I like Adrian Baggy. He can blow. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's my boy. Yeah. Yeah, the boys can sing, man.
I like him too.
They can sing. But see, like I said, I talked to him on the phone. I met Adrian a couple times. I think I talked to him once or twice before COVID hit. But I talked to Magic One all the time, man. You know, and he's a humble dude, man. Very humble dude. You know, laid back and shit. But that boy can sing. But looking at him, you think his ass a college professor or something?
I ain't lying. Goddamn truck driver.
Yeah, some he don't look like no damn singer, but when I first heard him sing, I said, "Damn, that boy can sing."
Man.
Yeah.
I done met a couple shows with Magic One. I fuck with Magic One. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect for him, and I appreciate him, goddamn, for just being a real nigga
Yeah.
So the social process that I've been going through and stuff. He embraced me, called me, check on me. He just texts me. Like he'll be a Saturday, you know what I'm saying? So you like, man, I come to town Saturday, man, you know what I'm saying? Come see me and stuff like that, man, so we can link up. So every time he come to town and stuff, anytime I'm in Louisiana, I call him. Anytime he in Alabama, he call me.
And that's good. So the soul need more of that, man, instead of, you know, people are worried about if somebody can out-sing them or get more shine than them. And let me ask you this question right here. Do you have a problem with what place you go on in the show?
Oh, no, because, see, I set the tone. I can go first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go first. Whoever come behind me,
I like going first.
Yeah.
You don't want to stand up, come behind all this shit I got going on stage. Like, you better get on stage, you can talk to them face and goddamn taking that shirt off, doing all this goddamn shit like this and saying that shit. You don't want to come behind all this shit.
Boy, you stupid.
It's hard to come behind me in a goddamn show. I don't care who on the show with me. I'm gonna beat their ass while I'm on stage. I don't care how in the show I get on with anybody, I'm gonna kill the show.
Yeah.
I ain't never let no Kings out show see me on stage. I'm killing. See, I got shows when we first come to Alabama. I think that made Poker Back kind of mad at me. You know what I'm saying? Herman, Sir Charles had told him a couple things one time because he didn't greet me right when he came down here the first time. But I had a show with Sir Charles, Poker Back, and all of them. When they came down here, I bought a casket on stage with me. I said, I come to kill the show. You know what I'm saying? I come to kill this motherfucker and pay for the film. But I guess he took it offensive, like I said, I'm gonna kill all them. But
that boy,
I'm gonna kill this shit. I ain't trying to kill that one of y'all, but I'm gonna catch with me because I'm gonna kill this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man.
I got it on YouTube and stuff too. It's like King South Live. You'll see it. Like I got a whole goddamn cat. I'm about to funeral home to the.
I gotta go watch that shit, boy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I might ain't rub Poker Back the right way when I came. Cause I come on some cocky shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's the same. That's the same. But
man, I'm a grown ass man that trying to stay this train in life. You got to have the nuts out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping my nuts when I'm on stage.
But see, that's the same thing when Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, when Michael Jordan came in the league, they recognized, man, hey, look, we got to move over. It's a new sheriff in town. They recognized that. Yeah, Jordan was just that good. You know, he was just that good, man. They weren't mad. They just said, hey, shit, it's a new king in town, new sheriff in town. Yeah, they weren't mad. I mean, that boy was just talented. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got some talent.
I don't want to go on stage last though. I like to go on stage first, second, or third. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I'm a headliner for a show, I want to hit the edge right in the middle. If somebody want to come behind me and be the last one to perform, that's fine by me. I don't give a damn because I want to catch the edge in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about catching everybody in the heat of the moment and getting them all while you're on that stage, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, look, now both of y'all are artists. Let me ask y'all this question. I got my promoter's hat on. Would you guys pay to be on the show?
No.
Not at this level.
You won't? Why not?
Not at this level.
Because it ain't my time if I got to pay to get on the show. I can keep working.
Okay. So if we'll say if Johnny Gill, New Edition, we'll just say some heavy hitters came on town, and you got opportunity to be on the show, and the promoter said you pay me $500, you can get on the show. It's 30,000 people out here.
No.
I'm paying.
No.
You paying, huh?
I'm paying.
Yeah, because you know what? That question was asked to a couple artists, and no. I said, but why wouldn't you take that chance to market yourself? When Papa John's came here to Killeen, you know what they did? They gave away 500 pizzas. That cost them money. You know, for them to sell get their product out for people to come back and buy it. So that's the only thing you're doing is marketing yourself. If you pay to get on the show, if you know you got 30,000 people out there and don't nobody know no damn King South or Mr. Live, and the promoter said, hey, pay me $500, you get there and do 2 songs.
Yeah.
So you'll do that. You'll take that chance too, Live. You'll bet on yourself.
With 30,000 people amongst me,
might do it.
At least 29,000 of 999.
You say you're gonna do what?
I said if 30,000 people watch me, I know I'm at least be able to catch 29,999. So might be one motherfucker not giving me, but all the rest of the motherfuckers.
Hey, look. You know what I told people? Look, here's the deal, and this is funny right here, and I really mean this. If you're an artist and you go to a show and you're on Facebook every day, you know, talking about this, talking about that, you go do a show, and when you get to that show and people texting on their phone and playing bingo and shit, then you look, you might need to go back to the drawing board. If people texting on their phone and playing bingo and tic-tac-toe while you performing, you might need to stay off Facebook and spend more time in the studio.
Hey, look at man, 'cause I ain't gonna lie. It makes me think of all sometimes that shows with people that I get off stage and folks be getting ready to leave and they're like, all right, such coming up next. Y'all ready for such and such? They're like, crickets.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, that comes with the territory because you have to build your brand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you have to build your brand.
People get the waiting for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a new foot in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But I demand to be heard.
Yeah.
I demand to be paid attention to. That's what I'm demanding. Pay attention to me. I'm free. That's what I want. That's all I'm here for. Yeah,
you good, man. You're in a good position, man, because like I said, you're in a very good position, especially when you say some of the artists you say you want to work with, you know, Tucker and all of them, they on here. So you're in a good position right now. And plus you can sing and you can perform. So you're in a very good position. You know what I'm saying? So I just say to you, keep doing what you're doing, man. Stay humble, you know, stay away from the losers. And like I said, and work with everybody. Don't let nobody come tell you don't work with Live if Live ain't did shit to you. You know what I'm saying? That's not being man about the business part. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just stay away from losers, man, and stay in that studio and keep entertaining. That love your cuz is still going viral and everything, you know. So, but I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. So, you know, you got ladies on here, man. So, what you want to say to the ladies before you roll out?
I want to tell them that keep on supporting me. Y'all follow me on my pages on here. It's called Chia Walker. And I said I'm on the live a couple times. It's my personal page. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting till my other page to get back up. So y'all make sure y'all follow me on that Chia Walker, Jatay Walker. Y'all gonna see my pieces. I'm in blue. I got my chains on. I got my blue hat on and stuff. Y'all follow me. Keep supporting me. Follow me on Instagram at Real King South. Make sure y'all go to my YouTube channel and press the subscribe button and like some of my songs, like all of them and stuff. And keep me in y'all prayers. God bless everybody on here. God bless all the soul artists and stuff. God bless everybody that's a one to hold, man. And I pray that I see everybody at the top one day. Y'all get me in y'all city. Book me right. Thanks for talking right goddamn now.
Boy, yo, that's crazy. Hey, Sal, let me ask you a question. Do you have any linkage to any DJs when you send them your music?
If DJs need my music, all they gotta do is just tell me or whatever, man. And I try to get it to them out in the formal fashion as I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? All they got to do is tell me what they need, and I'll get it over to them ASAP, man. Okay, cool. I'll help you out with that. Man. Yeah, because you're a good brother, man. But look, I appreciate you coming on off the record, man, being honest, man, being true. And I knew it was something I liked about you anyway when I first met you, man. I knew you was a humble guy. I knew it, you know what I'm saying? Because look, we ain't gonna talk about our backgrounds, but you know, we from the same side. So I know you was humble, man, when I met you, and I've watched you the last 2 years. Like I said, I was gonna get you here, but COVID kind of shut everything down. Matter of fact, they're gonna shut everything down now again in Texas. No, they shut everything down in Austin. But I'm definitely gonna get you here, man, because people definitely need to see you, man, because you're a humble brother. And I wouldn't even mind hanging out with your crazy ass. Man, shit, I can't wait. If you ever, hey, man, I got my own house, man. Got a room in one of these rooms, man. Come on down. I cook, you know what I'm saying? We're cooking fellowship as brothers and stuff and come up with some plans to make each other better every day, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to meeting you, man, in person, man.
You gonna have some strippers in there?
I pray to God that you and Cheetah one day get a chance to settle y'all differences and stuff and be able to shake hands as black men and stuff and put that stuff behind you, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, he can call me right now. I'll call him right now. Like I said, I don't have no issue. With nobody.
All right, Jeter, the man sticking his hand out.
But again, I'm my own man. I have my own opinion. You know, we can agree to disagree, but I don't dislike nobody in Southern Soul. And Jeter has my number, and I got his number. You know, so you know he can call me anytime, or I'll call him anytime. We can talk. You know, ain't no ill will toward nobody, man. You know, I'm cool with everybody. Yeah, but I appreciate you coming on, man. So what you gonna do right now?
Man, somebody broke in my sister's house. And stole all the TVs and shit out of there, but
wow.
I want to sell out the house, so I had to get some stuff situated with her and get a deadbolt. But I know I had told y'all I was gonna come on today. If I didn't come on today, this shit was gonna be so crazy. Yeah. So I had to rush back over here, just put this shit on right quick so I can look presentable for your live and stuff like that. But I gotta do a check on her and make sure everything's clear with her and my niece and my nephews and stuff like that, man. And I just want to make sure I was I was here for that, but somebody broke my damn sister house, man, and shit. Somebody went on her necklace and stuff, so I got to make sure she's straight stuff, man.
Well, I appreciate you, man, taking the time to come on, brother, and just, let the fans, listen to the intimate side of you, so the fans can really know King South. Other than, because I know a lot of time when y'all at them shows, y'all don't get a chance to talk to y'all fans. So right. I'm pretty sure, my lives stay up, so the fans gonna go and watch it live and stuff, man. Promoters gonna watch it and stuff, man. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be getting some phone calls.
Amen. Well, I appreciate you, man, for being a real guy. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for having me on your show, man. God bless you. God bless your wife. God bless your kids, everything around you and stuff like that. And I pray for you to prosper more out of life than you did yesterday, man. And continue to keep me in your prayers. I'm gonna do the same with you, my brother. Thank you, brother. I'll hit you up tomorrow, man. Okay. All right, bro. You stay safe. All right. Well, there you have it. King South was off the record. Real humble brother, man. Real humble brother. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of folks that I call and talk to, and I've said it, like I said, 50, 60 times. I don't have no issue with no artist in Southern Soul. None. Zero. G can call me tomorrow. I answer the phone, but if you want to talk to me, that's fine. If you don't want to talk to me, that's fine too. But I don't have no issue with no artist in Southern Soul. I'm here to help you, especially when I put you on shows. I put you on plenty of shows. I put a lot of artists on shows. I would never call and try to, belittle no artists and take them off no shows and stuff. It's just not in my DNA, So, but I appreciate you guys coming on here live. You all right? I'm good, man. Yeah, but I really appreciate you guys coming on here. I know I've been down again. Look, I want you guys to say a prayer for Portia. She's part of the Southern Soul family. I hadn't called and inquired about what's going on with her, but I know she's hospitalized, and I know she needs our thoughts and prayers. Now, like I said, I was sick myself for about 10 days. But I'm more of a private person, so Angela is a retired nurse, so Angela nursed me back to where I need to be. I'm thankful for her. Everybody was calling. I'm thankful for the people that was calling, to check on me and stuff. Live. I mean, all the people that was calling, because when they see me off the record, it's something must be going on with Kevin. It was, Kevin was sick. I had a bad viral infection, but all I needed was some rest. Of course. Angela Young gonna tell me that I just been going too hard and just doing too much, but that wasn't the case. And what the doctor said, but that's what she said. But yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to also Christy Hopes. She was going through some things too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Christy. Yeah. Shout out to Christy Hopes. Hope she's feeling well. I mean, what's her name? Black Coffee. When it Black Coffee. Black Coffee was going. Yeah, Black Coffee said Moby. So I think all of them are recovering now, or doing better. I think they're recovering. So. You guys, you guys make sure y'all watch yourself. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right here: when y'all pumping gas at those gas pumps, you make sure you put on a glove or you have some sanitizer on your hand. I'll tell you that right now, because these people ain't washing their damn hands and stuff, and that's why I think my infection came from. I just kind of stopped, washing my hands, sanitizing and stuff. I think that's where it came from, because I kind of let my guard down. But when you guys, when y'all do that, y'all make sure y'all sanitize y'all damn hands when you go in the store. Them damn buggies and all kind of stuff. Make sure you got some hand sanitizer with you, so you can kind of clean yourself. And make sure y'all get vaccinated. I know a lot of folks don't believe in that. Y'all need to read up on it. Yeah, when you take aspirin or Tylenol or any other medicine, you ain't concerned about what's in there. So it just the science says one thing. So you guys make sure y'all take care of yourself. And I don't want to hear nothing about no damn Tuskegee Spearmint that was in the damn 1800s. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. No, don't even try to use it as a reason. If you don't want to get vaccinated, that's your personal choice. But I recommend you guys get vaccinated, especially your children get vaccinated as well. And look and be safe at these shows, because Chris Arduin got shot at the show. So you guys kind of check your six, check your surroundings where you go, because everybody might be grown, but everybody's everybody don't act like they got some damn sense. So y'all make sure y'all check y'all six wherever you're going, and kind of, just kind of, be aware of where you at all times. But like I said, thank you guys for coming on. Like I said, I made it my point to come on here today. I hadn't been on here for 3 shows, and I thank Mr. Live and Veronica Rael. They stood in for me. They hosted some great shows, and I appreciate it. And I know who I can call on anytime, if I need, especially to come off the record. So, Veronica, my girl, she cool. Live, my boy. So yeah, Live, you held it down, man, for what 3 shows?
2 shows because one we couldn't get on because I went to the damn doctor on that Wednesday. I couldn't get on, couldn't get a hold of it. But I'm gonna tell you this right here. Look, when I went to the hospital, I had 10% on my phone. 10%, right? Because I'm saying go to the hospital, I'm gonna be back at home. So the doctor said, well, Mr. Young, we're gonna keep you for at least 1 day. I said, well, I don't have my charger. He said, okay, but you got to stay in the hospital. So I said, can my son bring my charger? He's like, no, they ain't letting nobody in the hospitals. They don't let nobody bring you nothing in there. You know what I'm saying? Once you get in there, especially if you ain't got no damn vaccine card or whatever, you can forget it. You ain't coming to no hospital. So I had an anxiety attack right then and there, because I take anxiety medicine. So I was having an anxiety attack because I can't be in the hospital without letting my wife know what's going on, or my mom and them let my people know. For me to be sitting up in the hospital without some comms. Now, communication. I got to have some communication. Now, I challenge any one of y'all right now with y'all cell phones to know anybody number in there. I don't know nobody number in my phone. I know my mama and my kids, but I don't know Mr. Live number by heart. I don't know Magic 1. I don't know nobody number by heart. All I do is push Magic 1 or Live. So if you ever go to the hospital or whatever, you better know your mama and them number. I'll tell you that right now, because if your cell phone ain't working, it's over. If you don't know your mama, your girlfriend, your wife, or whoever, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Look, my son just got a new phone. I don't even know his damn number by heart, but I know I pushed Jordan on his phone. He's gonna answer. So that was my own thing, man. When I went, I was like, man, I gotta get communication, man. But I stayed in there for 3 days. I came home, man, and I'm probably about at 95%. Doctor told me kind of slow down, but I still get out there and cut my yard and wash my car and all that other stuff. I'm still arm and strong. I just can't just lay around now. I got to get to moving, So, but again, like I say, you guys send out your prayers to Portia. Who you say, Christy Love. I think Black Coffee, Moby, and all. I think they out of the hospital by now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they out. Yeah. So
whoever else out there that's having that's sick and having family members that's sick. Prayers go out to y'all too.
Yeah, prayers go out to everybody. It's in this Southern Soul family, because that's what it is. I got some cousins that I fight with all the time. I don't even talk to. I might not talk to their ass for a year or two, but they're still my cousins. And when I see them, I hug them, say, love your cousin. Hey, what's been up? So that's what it's about, man. You have to agree to disagree, especially when you're grown. If you can't agree to disagree, then you adolescent, you an idiot. Because you have to reason with somebody other than yourself, or you just gonna be talking to yourself. That's just the way the world works. So. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. I don't know what I'm gonna have on here next week, but I got a couple of big artists gonna be on here next week. So you guys tune in. This live, you want to take us out?
Yeah, thank y'all again for coming in with us tonight with King South. King South is one of those rising guys, man, and it was great that he came on the show tonight and talked to us and let y'all know what type of person that guy is. He's a good guy, man.
Yeah, he is. I mean, there's a lot of good people and stuff. So DJ TC Morgan, I saw you come on. I went on. Yeah, I definitely want to bring you back, man. I definitely want to interview you because I got a lot of questions I want to ask you, man. You're a very intelligent guy. I watched the interview, so I definitely got to ask you. I want to ask you a lot of questions, man, so you can kind of stimulate a conversation, about do's and don'ts and what DJs do and how artists can get their records and music played and stuff. So I think you're very intelligent. I heard the conversation. So, but look, without further ado, y'all know what I do. Thank y'all. See y'all next week.